everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Self-Care Sunday. Up early today, off to Bristol. I'm going to the Cribs Beauty Weekend. I'm not sure if anybody's coming down. I'm going to be there today, so fingers crossed, I'll see you. So for today's Self-Care Sunday, I wanted to talk about how we talk to ourselves, the kind of language that we use. I've said this a few times recently, and it kind of, I just want to kind of say it again. So often we could be so harsh and cruel to ourselves. And I just think we would never talk to any of our friends like that, or any of our members of family. We choose the words we'd use really carefully. You know, if somebody asked you something about maybe what they were wearing, or, you know, some advice for their skin, you would be kind in your words. You'd be thoughtful and have empathy. And I think so often we can be so horrible to ourselves, you know, like, oh, look at you, look at this, look at that, and oh, look at that, and have like disgust and anger and resentment towards our bodies, the way it's changing. And I just think in this world, there's already so much hatred. It's like we have to be kind to ourselves. We have to change the way we talk to ourselves. We've got to kind of rebuild that connection. And I know it's easier said than done, but just baby steps, just looking in the mirror and just sort of saying, I like you, I like who you are, you know, thank you for, you know, thank you for carrying me around, thank your heart for beating, thank, you know, all the little things, your hands for being able to touch, for being able to smell and see and hear the birds singing and hugging, and, you know, just being able to do these things. It's like we have to show some gratitude, and we have to start liking and loving, hopefully, who we are. So I got some beautiful books by Donna Ashworth, who is the most beautiful poet, and this is her new book, I Wish I Knew, and it's lovely, and it's poems to soothe your soul and strengthen your spirit. I think a lot of you already know her work. It's just full of positivity, full of, you know, really helping us to kind of rebuild our body image, help to strengthen our mental health. And it's a really beautiful book, so I would recommend getting that, and having these moments either in the morning, just picking a poem and reading it, or at night, just to kind of help you wind down. But it does really help to strengthen and soothe your soul and your spirit. So this book is beautiful. And then this book is amazing, To the Women. And there's a couple of poems in here, and I was going to read you one. I mean, I'm not like, let me read you a poem, but I just thought there's some lovely, powerful sentiments in so many of these words, and actually I do cry quite a lot when I read them. It really does just open up a well of, it just, I feel it, it touches me. Anyway, these are words to live by, and this is by Donna Ashworth, and this is called Change the Way You See. I hope I don't get emotional, because whenever I read it I do, but I think it's beautiful, and it's kind of on the same vein of like just looking deeper at ourselves and what we're capable of, what we've achieved. If you're a mother, like, how amazing is your body for like carrying and, you know, a baby for 9 months, you know, feeding your baby, holding your baby, loving your baby, that sort of, that maternal, all of those demands that never go away if you're a parent. And if you're an auntie like me, you know, the love that you give to your friends and your family. And, you know, I just think it's time to kind of reconnect with ourselves. And, you know, I love self-care because it is all about that me time, that you time, that beauty element, the moments for you, skincare, obviously exercise, wellness, but that encompasses everything, and our minds have to be healthy as well. So self-care for our minds is basically what today's Self-Care Sunday is. So this is called Change the Way You See. Powerful. I don't have crow's feet. I have happy memories of laughing with friends until the tears flowed. I don't have frown lines. I have the marks of my frustration and confusion, which I battled through, smiling in the end. I am not going grey. I have shimmering highlights of wisdom dashed throughout my hair. I don't have scars. I have symbols of strength I was able to find when life got tough. I don't have stretch marks. I have the marks of growth and the marks of motherhood, my tiger stripes of love. I am not fat. I bear the evidence of a life filled with abundance, blessings, and good times. See, I'm getting emotional. I am not just forgetful. I have a mind so full of stories and moments, there is scarce room to hold much else. I am not old. I am blessed with a life of great length, something not everyone can say. Don't change the way you look, my friend. Change the way you see. See, I just get so emotional. I think it's so beautiful. It's such a great way just to look at your body, look at your scars, look at your stretch marks, look at your lines, look up the greys. Yeah, so beautiful books to read to kind of give you some grounding, some new focus, and hopefully to rebuild the connection and the love that we have with ourselves. There's another poem in here. It's like, you won't find my worth in here. I mean, I could read so many. They are just fabulous. There's one called Dear Women. But these books are amazing. And I think let's just take some time to nurture our minds as well as everything else, because it's such a fast-paced life full of so many distractions and comparisons, and it can be super unhealthy when we kind of disconnect from ourselves. So take some time. If you don't want to get any poetry or any of these books, get your journal out, start writing some of your moments of gratitude in the morning and the evening, and look at yourself in the mirror in a non-judgmental way, and just try and find the positives and be thankful. Have a good day, everyone. Loads of love.